Ruiz appeared to be hurt, but I can't
Yep,
tell
he was hurt. It might have been a body shot.
Don't punch, and crabs.
Well, we went to the 12th round with the fight on the table in the last round. And more it looks as though we might go to the 12th round with the fight on the table here.
That's it.
And this time they don't fight after the bell. And Ruiz wanders a little bit looking for his corner. And there's Norman Stone alone in the dressing room and not happy. Banished from Ruiz's corner.
This is the worst referee I've ever seen in boxing. He hasn't taken a point away. He hit Johnny in the back of the head, knocked him down.
He's the
there's
worst
something wrong here. I don't know what it is, but there's something definitely wrong.
Yeah.
I never said nothing to that guy.
That's Larry Merchant giggling.
Well, we needed some comic relief.
Combinations, 1, 2, 3.
Let it all hit.
It's a good fight. Last round. Let's keep it clean.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Last round.
Don't let him take it away from you.
You need a knockout, Johnny. Come on, man. Come on.
I want you to throw combinations.
Let's go.
So both corners are asking their fighters for a knockout. That could make for a great round. Or it could be more of the same.
Well, maybe the both corners, like me, has no idea who's winning this fight.
There you go.
Like
It's been a good fight. Let's make it a good round. Touch gloves and let's go. Break, don't punch. Break, don't punch. Work out. All right, you're tied. That's enough rest. No rest. That's it. Don't punch. Get your head out of there. Break, don't punch. With your heads. Break, don't punch. Let him out, Andrew. Don't hit him. Good job. Let's go.
Newman has been like a father telling his kids, good job. Nice job, Andrew.
Don't punch.
You're doing your homework, Andrew.
He wants to get him home safe from school. Just this once.
Oh, good shot.
Work out.
Johnny Ruiz has landed some hellacious shots down the stretch.
And Andrew has taken him with no problem. Oh, good right hand.
Right hand. And again, Golota takes the punch.
With no problem.
Golota has shown some chin against John Ruiz's heavy punches.
All right, don't punch. Get out.
How hard did Ruiz punch, Roy?
He punched pretty hard if he ever can hit you.
Work out.
I mean, you're a light heavyweight. You took some of his punches.
He caught you what, twice, once?
About 3 times.
Yeah.
First round, he hit you a good shot.
A real good shot.
And I said, okay, Roy knows he's in with a heavyweight.
There you go. But when I'm motivated, I spit that out and keep going.
40 seconds to go in a fight. We don't know who's winning. Golota had the early advantages. Ruiz has been pounding away. Ruiz has fought particularly well since his manager trainer Norman Stone was banished from the corner. John seeming to rise to the occasion.
That's good.
Only 1 point deducted for a foul. That was against Ruiz. Golota also knocked him down twice in the second round.
Good body shot by John.
So John could wind up winning a majority of the rounds and losing the fight. It's possible.
That's good.
But if the fight was on the table here in the 12th, you would have to think Ruiz won it because he was the more active and aggressive fighter in the 12th round and landed the better punches.
But the other guy got 3 points. Tough fight, close fight. I didn't score it after the last 4 or 5 rounds. I said, I just can't score this fight.
I'm like you.
I'd have given it to Golota.
I don't have a clue.
I imagine Harold finished up his scorecard.
What an easy fight to score, Jim.
All right, let's look at who the judges are. Before you tell us your scorecard, Harold, there was the first judge. You saw it, and there's Tom Schreck. Scored Macy Barrett a draw. That was not an easy fight to score, incidentally. Schreck was the third of the three judges. The others were Oscar Perez and Frank Lombardi. Harold, how do you have it?
Okay. 113, 112, Andrew Golota. Jim, in rounds, I got it 7 rounds to 5 Ruiz. There's no question that from round 7 on, John Ruiz won every one of those darn rounds except for the 11th. The 11th, Andrew Golota hurt him. I think that the point that he got in round 11 probably won him the fight. But John Ruiz was landing the cleanest shots from the 7th round on. He fights dirty, he fights rough, but when he lands clean shots, and you can see him. But be as it may, Golota had a big early lead.
Big effort by Johnny Ruiz in the last few rounds, while his trainer-manager Norman Stone watched in the dressing room. Let's take a look at one of the moments when Ruiz landed a big punch in the 12th round. That right hand on the jaw of Andrew Golota.
Right over the top of the
And here was Norman's reaction.
He got him! He got him! Oh, that was a beautiful. There you go. Come on, Johnny! Go in. Get him! Come on, Johnny!
He loves his fighter.
Yes, he does. You can't get mad at him for that.
He will defend him to his death.
Hey, Doc!
Andrew Golota winking with his cut-up eye.
Hey, Doc!
You know, it's a cliche to say somebody has a sneaky sense of humor, and with Golota it has to be a sneaky sense of humor because he seems like a totally sullen thug, but he can be funny.
Yeah, he can be very funny.
Which is amazing. John Ruiz, on the other hand, can be very nice.
And I still would like to see Golota fight Klitschko.
I think Golota versus Vitaly Klitschko would be an interesting fight.
I think it would be a wonderful fight. No matter whether he wins the fight or not, I still think that would be a remarkable
Andrew's
fight.
the better athlete, right?
Yes, he is.
Of course, he's the better athlete against almost everybody he faces, frankly.
And I would like to see Rockman and Chris Bird.
Rockman, Chris Bird. Well, after the way Rockman devastated Calimian with punching power tonight, it'd be interesting to see. You tend to think if Rockman could get his gloves on Bird as much as McCline did tonight, maybe the Rock.
Be some problem.
Yeah. I asked Norman Stone yesterday if he thought John Ruiz was too nice to be a dominant heavyweight champion, and he said, yes, I wonder about that. Nobody's ever going to make that accusation against Andrew, although he has his moments. Now Michael Buffer has the scores in his hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Tom Scheck scores the bout 114 to 111. Frank Lombardi 113 to 112. Oscar Perez 114 to 111 to the winner by unanimous decision and still WBA heavyweight champion of the world, the quiet man, John Ruiz.
Get in there. Get that kid in here, go.
As Norman Stone walked out of the arena when he was tossed out of the fight by referee Randy Newman, Stone leaned over to promoter Don King and complained that he thought he was involved in what must be a fixed fight.
That referee got to go, man.
I'm sure he doesn't think so now.
No, he don't think so now, but you got to let Norman do what he does. He tries to create all types of distractions to make the best cause or the best argument for his man. You got to love him for that.
Andrew Golota knocks him down twice. Ruiz takes a penalty point, but Ruiz, by dominating the late rounds, comes back and wins the fight over a Golota who landed more punches, landed at a higher connect percentage. Ruiz is just a worker bee. Keeps on coming. Has to do it his way. Hits you, grabs you, hits you, grabs you. It's hell to watch and it's hell to fight against. Power punches. Ruiz landing 9 fewer, landing at a lower connect percentage. Many in the crowd don't like the decision. So far, there is peace in the house, though. Probably too late for any major aggressive activity. It's 1 o'clock in the morning as we go to Larry Merchant in the ring with John Ruiz.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations, John. When your manager and trainer was thrown out of the ring by the referee, what were your thoughts at that time?
I was very disappointed, you know what I mean? Because, you know, he's just fighting for my rights there, and he just happened to get kicked out, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? He did what he needed to do, but it still didn't wake up the referee.
Were you inspired by it, depressed by it? Did you feel it's all up to you now? You're all out there alone, which you are, of course, anyway.
Well, I needed to go out there and start working because, you know what I mean? Now that he's gone, you know what I mean? I needed to do it, go out there and work because, you know, I can't have his motivation there, so I had to motivate myself.
Maybe that was a good thing.
I'm sorry?
Maybe that was a good thing.
You know, it definitely was. I mean, I started working, and, you know, it's just something that, you know, I never felt so discouraged in a fight, you know what I mean, like this one, you know what I mean? It's something that I felt like I was fighting, you know, like 5 guys in the ring there, and it's something that I'm glad I worked it out and came out with the win.
Knocked down twice in a round, you know, as a veteran, that put you way behind. Your thoughts at that time?
Oh, you know, it was, you know, it's something that just happened, you know what I mean, that just caught me by surprise. You know, I just knew that I had to keep working because, you know, like you said, it put me behind, and it's something that I had to, it was back of my mind each round.
In the best of all worlds, who would you fight next?
I would love to fight, unify the titles, man. There's 2 other great champions out there, which is, it'll be perfect for the heavy division to just get it on.
Anyone in particular?
You know, it's all up to Don King. You know what I mean? He's you know, he's the boss.
So you don't have any preference yourself?
I don't have any preference. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll fight anybody, and just it's something that I have to depend on Don King to put the fight in front of me, and that's where I go from there.
Thank you very much, John. Again, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Larry.
Okay, Don, let's